Book of Face on my profile. I'm going live now on my personal profile, so bear with me. Got to go first somewhere. And that's 3, 2, 1. Good evening, Book of Face. It's Life Lessons with Global Sparkles here for you tonight. And last week, if you follow my posts, you've probably seen it's been an interesting week without actually giving you too many details. Shameless plug for Authentic Education. I do a lot of my training with them. So as is my wont, is I tend to reflect, I ask the questions, and then I share my lessons with you. Hi Magali, how are you, Anthony? Thanks for joining me live. So tonight I wanted to talk about safety, emotional shutdown, and its impact on living a fully abundant life. Hi Jasmine, and I've got my little notes here so I stay on track, because otherwise I could talk for hours. So what prompted this live? Well, I am a bit of a in my head kind of person, and I'm sometimes quite emotionally shut down. My backstory, without going crazy into all the details, was I thought by shutting down all my emotions, I was keeping myself safe. That's like 35 years in a nutshell there. And I've now spent almost another 10 years undoing all of these false beliefs. And I love working with values, and it's been reflective with my coach and with my spiritual person and my spiritual person. Oh my gosh, my spiritual mentor. There's been some interesting conversations this week. So the danger of an emotional shutdown is, while you're potentially not addressing and dealing with the negative feelings, the pain and the hurt, you are also shut down from experiencing the joy and the abundance of life. And it was something that it's probably only been the last 6 months or so that I've really started to understand and really unravel at a much deeper level. Now, last night I had a conversation with somebody, and I've always known in my head that I can be potentially a little bit challenging to be in a relationship with. And I was having a chat with my mum yesterday. Oh my gosh, mum always knows how to pull the things out without even trying. And I had to look back at more my relationships, and not just my intimate partner relationships, but relationships with friends, even with family. And with all of the challenges and all of the issues and the breakups and relationships falling apart, what was the one common denominator? Me, right? And so I had a conversation with somebody about how I was showing up. And it was a tough conversation, because I really had to face that as much as I've done a lot of work on myself, I still have the ability, and probably it's a very much an unconscious behavior, to emotionally shut down. And in doing that, I rob myself of joy. I rob myself of that potential to really connect. And for our manifestors out there, you rob yourself of the ability to create the life you truly want. And so I've been doing a lot of reflecting. And something else that came up today, you know, all of my friends, well, not all, but a lot of my friends are at the Seven Sisters weekend this weekend. And at the thought of going, I just sort of went, oh, and I contracted. And it was like, after last night's conversation, yesterday's conversation with mum, and then thinking about it today, I was like, what's going on here? And you might know those emotions and those feelings as well, or you may have known them in the past, or you may recognize them in somebody. Emotionally shutting down feels safe. Not going and hanging out with a huge group of women who are really open and want to know all about you and share their stories in life. It's like, whoa, that's safe. right? But what I've realized and what I've had to accept, the emotional shutdown is not safe. You know, it's low vibration. And when we talk, sorry, it's really hot here in Melbourne. I had to turn my fan off to plug in my light, and I'm just like, ugh, a little sweaty, so excuse me. But that low vibration, that's what stops the abundance. So feelings like grief, depression, anger, or no feelings at all, not only in my relationships, but in my business, I was blocking everything off. I would have those moments of absolute joy, and things would happen that were amazing. And then, you know, little things would trigger me and I'd just pull back or shut down. Now, I'm sharing this because we have a choice in this. And I want to talk about the law of cause and effect, right? So everything has a cause, everything has an effect, and we're at cause. Every thought, vibration, every feeling, it just sets off this wave of energy through the universe. And when we're in this shut down, what we perceive as safe space, we're actually manifesting the things that we don't want. So when your decisions are at cause, your intentions, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your state, your certainty, these are being at cause. And allowing yourself to truly feel allows you to manifest more. And, you know, I've got some notes up here. So if you see me looking up, this is why I'm looking up. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So the more you shut down, the more you push away what it is that you want. And if you think you're staying safe in the emotional shutdown, chances are you're robbing yourself of what you really want. So for me, the big lesson has been processing the emotions, allowing both the sadness to come through, which is, if you saw my post on Friday, you would have seen that, yes, the tears finally came through, the sadness came through, and then allowing in the joy and having those conversations and giving yourself the ability to redirect and recreate your life. And even in those moments where you potentially think you have miscreated something, that you're actually being redirected towards your highest good and into your purpose in life. So stop beating yourself up over things. Give yourself permission to feel all of the feels. If you notice that you're shutting down and you don't know how to stop the shutdown, reach out and get support to learn how to shift those emotions, and be kind to yourself. Sorry, it's so hot here. This is crazy. Yeah, so if anyone has any questions or thoughts on this, on how it impacts their lives, or if they know somebody who shuts down emotionally, or somebody who's really in their head and doesn't really seem connected to their feelings, this can actually be a survival mechanism for people who have experienced trauma. So can I suggest that you don't take it personally if somebody does that with you, and that you find a way to support them to be allowed to step into the bad feelings or the negative feelings or the sadness or whatever it is, but then also support them when they process that to be able to step up into the safety of feeling good and actually allowing magic into their life. Oh, that's it from me. I'm really hot. I'm going to sign off for now and go outside and get some cool air or something, or water my roses and spray myself with the tap. But I'd love to know your thoughts on this. Do you feel emotionally shut down? Were you aware that while you may think you're being safe, you're actually stopping the real things that you want being created in your life, or you're making it a lot slower anyway? And that if you do have somebody in your life who does tend to just shut down and retract, for them it's a safety space. And for you, don't take it personally. Support them to get into the feelings of whatever's happening. step up into your higher vibrational energy, allow them to process, and then support them to go to the opposite and feel the joy and the magic in their life. Any questions? Post in the comments. If you're watching the replay, go #replay. Thanks for watching. Sorry you've got sweaty, gross sparkles. I'm going to go and cool down. Yeah, so post in the comments if you've got any questions. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Bye. See ya. See you, John. I'm not sure if he's still there, but thanks for watching if you are. Bye.